Imagine a world in which women participate in the global economy on the same basis as men.
What impact would this have on our economies and societies?
Today, women make up half of the world's population,
but only contribute 37% to global GDP.
They do not have equal rights, opportunities,
representations or contributions in the economy and society.
Fixing this could potentially add at least $12 trillion to the global GDP in a decade.
And this applies to every economy, advanced or developing.
To deliver the economic potential of women requires tackling inequality in society.
We can't achieve one without the other.
For example, violence against women is a barrier to their participation in the economy,
as is unequal access to education in certain parts of the world.
Another barrier is unequal access to financial services,
technology or digital connectivity.
Addressing these social disparities is critical to closing the gender gap in the economy
and helping women realize their full potential.
Where?
How?
The McKinsey Global Institute has identified 4 categories of inequality around the world
and looked at how each country scores on its gender parity indicator.
We have identified the regions where these gaps are the highest.
So now we know where to prioritize action.
On what type of issues and where in the world.
Actually, there are 10 priorities to address in order to close the gender gap.
5 at the global level and 5 in specific regions.
Focusing on these 10 areas will change the game for 75% of the women affected by gender inequality around the world.
We can bridge the gap
by providing financial support, bringing technology to women who can't access it,
creating economic opportunities for women,
building their capabilities,
changing attitudes in society, in families and at work,
changing laws, policies, and regulations.
Closing the gap is good for the economy and society.
And it's good for business.
This is not just the domain of governments and NGOs.
Businesses can and should help.
By lending voice, capital, expertise.
By driving change.
Both within their organizations
and in the society in which we live.
All stakeholders.
Men
and women.
Public,
social,
and private sector
need to come together
to make change happen.
Only then can we drive broader social change
that makes the world more equal
and unlocks the economic value of women.